Hariom. Bhagwan, in the concluding part of Apara Prakriti, the moment Bhagwan says, I have a Para Prakriti and Apara Prakriti, it means we have two types of worlds. One is phenomenal world. Phenomenal world is one where phenomena happen. Phenomena is there is a subject, there is an object, and there is a subject-object interaction. Pramatru, prameya, subject and the object and their interaction. If these three are not there, it is not a phenomenal world at all. Our world, the whole creation, is phenomenal world. Phenomenal world has arisen from nominal world. Nomenon, non-phenomenal world. In other words, there is a creator, there is a thing which has creative power, who has created the universe. The question is, that is the world of reality, Brahma Satta, the world of reality. Ours is a world of phenomena or phenomenal world. So the whole thing is the combination of nomenon and phenomenon, or subject-object related world delineated by experience as the basic thing, and another part which has nothing to do with the phenomenal world, which the Lord has explained already as mama, para, and apara prakriti. And he says mama means that is also mine, this is also mine. So the Lord is not denying his creation. Lord says creation is mine only, and I am the one who created the world, but I am not the creation. I have created the world. I am not the creation. This mysterious relationship between the creator and the creation, where the creator admits that I have created the world and simultaneously says that I have nothing to do with it. Now, this is a oxymoron. This is a paradox. Either you created the world, so you are definitely connected with the world, because you just now you said you created the world, and you say, yes, I created the world. It's not that you're not admitting it after creation. You're admitting it. The Lord says that, yes, I did. I have created the world. Everything in this world is because of me. However, I am not into it. Then what is this mysterious relationship between creator and the creation, where creator denies to be in the creation and yet says that creation is because of me? This part of esoteric aspect of philosophy is the pride or bhushan of Hindu philosophy. If the world, the real reality, or the Brahma, or the creator has created this world, another question comes to the mind. So if he has created it, he must have already set the laws for this particular world. What is the role for me in that then? If everything in this universe is created by the Lord, it is all Ishwara Pranita. We all have Shraddha on Ishwar, and Ishwar, we have not seen Ishwar, agreed. But he has created the world, we agree to that. Then if he has created the world, if man has manufactured a car, then the entire thing in the car is pre-decided by the man. How it will run, how much petrol it will consume, which part will move first, is all predetermined. So similarly, if the Lord has created the world, that means, am I an absolute mechanical part in this world simply to just carry forward the orders given by the Creator or not? If I consider that the world of reality or the Brahma has complete control over whatever he has created, if that is so, then it is called a theory of predeterminism or Daiva. Everything is Daiva Likhita. There is nothing you can do. No point in doing any study of Bhagavad Gita, nothing. Why? He has already decided who will go where and how it will happen. And if he has no control on the created world, then everybody in the created world have a complete freedom of doing whatever they want. So there is a complete free will. Swecha. I will do anything what I want. Why? There is no control on me. I am not being controlled by anything. The creator is not controlling me. This is a classic war between two aspects in philosophy: predeterminism versus free will, Daiva versus Swaprayatna or Swecha. We are neither predetermined nor having free will. How that is possible? Either the Lord has already chalked the path for us, whatever may be his intention, he has already chalked out the path for us. No point in doing, we can't change it. This is one way of looking at it. Hoga wahi jo Ram rachi rakha, which is wrongly interpreted and pronounced every now and then by Indians. How Tulsidas Maharaj ji, the way he wrote about it, had enormous amount of philosophy embedded in that statement. We took it for our use, and we always say, when we don't do anything, when we are lazy, procrastinating, we say hoga wahi jo Ram rachi rakha. Is it hoga wahi jo Ram rachi rakha ki prayatnam balvattaram, effort is as ultimate, or predetermination? And the mystery of this is solved through the theory of one darshana called Sankhya Darshana. And the greatest gift of Sankhya Darshana to the mankind, why call it Hindu religion? To the mankind is the gift of Trigunas. Each darshana has given special gems, making a garland of Shad Darshanas. If a Nyaya Darshana gives the diamond in which the Praman or the epistemology has been highly refined, then Sankhya Tattvajnan gives that beautiful ruby which gives the foundation of creation of the universe to the tattva of Prakriti and 24 tattvas modulated through Trigunas. In fact, the quantum physics, the foremost physics on the forefront of physics development, which is still in theoretical stage, having little applications in everyday gadget that we are handling now, which are chip oriented, whether it is computer, mobile, or even an atomic reactor, all of them are working on the principle of quantum physics, and the quantum physics in its entirety is trying to come close to the Sankhya philosophy. What it means? The Sankhya say the world you may see of absolute variety and millions of varieties, and they'll keep becoming more. Prakriti is a yoni, bahuprasava. She has not yet stopped. So far, we saw a dinosaur. It's gone. And in the time of dinosaur, if somebody was there, he would have never imagined that there would be a man. The trees were not green earlier. They were gray colored. It was not imagined that there will be a tree with green leaves. There was no water. Oceans formed later on. That means Kal cannot decide the probability of Prakruti or creation throwing further new varieties. When such a enormous amount of plurality is there, the question comes, it looks bizarre and chaotic. Is it not that it has some standardization? And the great discovery of Sankhya Tattvajnana is the entire creation can be put into only 3 strands. When they are interwoven, the world is formed. Every single constituent of the world, chara or achara, jiva, sajiva or nirjiva, every particle of this universe shall have these 3 important strands in making up that particular particle's existence. Take example of wind, pavana. Take example of human body, sharira. Take example of tree, vruksha. All the 3 will have only these 3 things in different proportions. It is the difference in the proportion of these 3 strands that defines a particle in a particular point of time. If presently I am with these 3 strands, which are called as sattva, raja, and tama. Sattva, raja, tama, 3 would exist with each other, never in equality. You cannot have 33.33, 33.33, 33.33 sattva, raja, tama. If that happens by chance in your case, you are out of the world. You are out of the creation. Guna samyavastha is not a prakrutodbhava avastha, it is prakruti laya avastha. In fact, all our sadhana is just to achieve this particular balance of gunas called guna samyavastha. Because in samyavastha, in equal proportion, when the 3 gunas are there, nothing manifests. And when nothing manifests, those gunas are as good as useless. That is called as nistraigunya avastha. The person or the jiva is without guna. And the one who is without guna is not a prakruti. And one who is not a prakruti is purusha or brahma. In other words, as long as you are not Brahmi Bhuta or Ishvara Sadrusha or Ishvara himself, everything else here is Prakruti, and Prakruti is the name given for 3 ladies standing together called Sattva, Raja, Tama. They always are in alingana with each other. No Sattva alone exists, no Raja alone exists, no Tama alone exists. If exists, the 3 will exist together. They may exist in different proportions, but simultaneous existence of 3 is a must. When in a rare circumstances, the 3 exist with equal proportion, their existence itself comes to 0 or not, which is called Prakruti Laya Avastha. Prakruti Laya Avastha is equal to Guna Samya Avastha. How does that translate into the modern science? Cognition activity, and stability. These are the only three things we perceive in this world. Think deeply. Think with deep interest. All that we do in this world can be boiled down to only three things: cognition, activity, stability. You are in the process of knowing something, you are in the process of moving something, or you are not doing either. There is no fourth thing possible for anything that we do in the world. We may give the name as per our suitability. Oh, the man is in love with that woman. The horse is running. The water is boiling. The rain is pouring. All these are ultimately boiled down to only three things. And those three things are cognition, activity, stability. This is called as prakasha, kriya, and sthiti in Sankhya Tattva Jnana. So the sutra that talks in Sankhya philosophy, which is taken for reference here in Bhagavad Gita, is prakasha, kriya, sthiti, shilam, bhutendriyatmaka, bhoga, apavarga iti drusham. A power-packed sutra which completely describes in one line entire world. What it says? Drusham means this world, creation, is nothing but prakasha, kriya, sthiti, shilam, bhutendriyatmaka. Prakasha, kriya, sthiti, cognition, activity, stability, meaning sattva, rajatama, interplay of these three gunas through bhuta indriya, panchamahabhuta, which is the objective side, indriya, which is the subjective side, bhuta indriyatmakaha, bhoga apavarga. Bhoga, experiencing, apavarga, not experiencing, iti drusham. Sankhya have defined the creation. Now the Bhagavan is saying, ye means aham and idam, both. Whatever is there in chara and achara is what? Sattvika bhava, rajas, tamasascha ye. All that you see in this world, whether sajiva or nirjiva, is nothing else but bhava. It's a mental state. Why it is a mental state? Because you perceive it, so it is existing. It is not existing because you perceive. You perceive, so it exists. Stop perceiving, it will not exist. When you are sleeping, you are not perceiving. Where does the world go? It doesn't exist. That means existence is nothing else but perception. If existence is nothing but perception, then it is called mental state or bhava. So whatever you see means mental state. It's not talking about reality, because in fact, one of the fundamental principle of Advaita is the world is not existing. So moment if you say the existing world, it defies the logic. So they say, no. The mental state in which you perceive the world, which is called bhava, is perceived in the manner you perceive because of three gunas called sattva, rajatam. Now sattva, rajatama, physics and chemistry also deals with it. Everything is divided to molecule. Molecule gets divided to atom. Atom is divided to nucleus and subatomic particles. Subatomic particles are having a particular set of motion, and subatomic particles are same everywhere. Iron, copper, gold, body, bone, hair, cloth, all of them have subatomic particles. There is no bhed. In this world, there is no bhed. Why? Everything is made up of subatomic particles, each having certain characteristic and quality. Depending upon their cumulative combination resulting into some characters, it takes a shape and some quality, and then we call, oh, it is gold, this is clay. That is tree, this is mountain, this is stone, this is my hand. The hand for me is a hand because it helps me in transactional Vyavaharika Vishwa. But hand is nothing, subatomic particles constantly moving. I can't see it. That's my problem. But the nail itself is having billions of subatomic particles with energy constantly moving. So everything is ultimately boiling down to energy and particle. Prana and Rai. Upanishads have got fantastic store of quantum mechanics into it. Prana and Rai, particle and wave, is the ultimate essence. When they combine, their mode of combination is defined as Sattva Rajatam. Their effect that comes as anger or peace, that is effect. Karya, combination is Sattva Rajatama. So more focus is on Karya, not on you are angry, you are not angry, you are greedy. These are effects. These three are at a particle level described as vibration, mobility, and inertia. In physics, there is nothing in this world except these three. There is an inertia, there is a mobility, and there is a vibration. When harmonious vibration is there, harmonious mobility is there along with the inertia, it is called as wave or vibration. In other words, the inertia is tamaguna, mobility is rajoguna, vibration in an harmonious manner, because mobility along with inertia in harmony is called vibration or wave. Wave is not produced unless there is a harmonious vibration along with the inertia. That's why wave has a particular pattern going on in a very same undulating manner in a wave form. That means when Raj and Tama is balanced, Sattva arises. That being the reason, a stage further comes where Sattva also gets balanced with Raja and Tama. Moment the balance of Sattva Raja Tama is done, Nistraigunyo Bhava Arjuna. And since these are nothing else but the potentialities created from Prakriti or Shakti, Lord here as a Shiva, he is saying that, look, Parvati is Ashrita on me. Agreed. I am not Parvati. She is Shakti, she is Maya, she is Adi Shakti. Agreed. I am not Adi Shakti. Adi Shakti depends on Adi Yogi, Shankara. All these Prakriti and Prakriti Bhava Guna are definitely Tan Mat Eva Iti Vidhihi. They are all because of me. Understand? The cloud has water. Naneshwar Maharaj has given a beautiful, there are 7, 8 upama or drishtanta he has given. Cloud has water, but can water say that cloud is in me? No. Cloud has water. Water cannot say that there is a cloud in me in the same manner. In the same manner, the seed of a tree, if it is pressed, you will get rasa out of it, juice out of it. The seed has juice in it, but when it becomes a tree and the tree has a wood, dry wood, can the dry wood say that the seed and the rasa is in me? The dry wood has come from the tree which has sprung from the seed, but the seed and its rasam is not there in the dry wood. So dry wood is because of the seed, but the seed is not there in the dry wood. That is why Na tu aham teshu, saptami, teshu te mai. In them I am, they are not in me. I am the core of their existence. But the existence is not me, because I don't exist. The phenomenal world is because of me. But I am not the phenomenal world, because I am not anything. What to talk of phenomenal world? I am not nothing. So nothing that the Mahayana Buddhists started calling me Shunya. Although I am not Shunya. They almost reached to me, but then at the last moment they stopped. So they called me Shunya. I am not Shunya. I am Satchit Ananda Swarupa. Frankly speaking, I am not even Satchit Ananda. This is for your understanding. Lord is saying, I am telling you that I am Satchit Ananda Swarupa. So every object in this phenomenal world is nothing else but a particular quality or guna bearing object. Fire is hot, water is sapid, sapidity is there in the water. These are dharmas or the guna. And these dharmas of them are because of the three gunas. And these three gunas are constantly combining and changing. That is why there is not a single moment when gunas are not combining. That is the reason everything is constantly changing, which is called Vikruti. Prakriti produces guna. Gunas lead to Vikruti. And Vikruti is the reason why there is no permanence in the world. Then what should I do? Be permanent. Then what should I do? Avoid which is impermanent or vikruta. How do I avoid that? Try to balance the gunas. Guna samya avastha. How do I do that? Right now you have two gunas predominating in you, either tamas or rajas. What should I do? If tamas is more, try to reduce it first. Then what will happen? Rajas will increase. No, but I want to increase sattva. Sattva will not increase right away. If you are tamasi, then first increase rajas. A lazy person should first start walking. And a regularly walking person then can afford to rest. Tamaguna pradurbhava yukta purushaha prathamam rajaguna akarshatvat karyam kurute. Get the rajaguna first. Swami Vivekananda, when he was told about what should be done for India, there should be lot many monks and all that. Swamiji said, forget about everything. This country is so dead, it requires Rajoguna. Get out of your place, start working, go to the universities, do the things, do the research, earn money. Only when Rajoguna preponders, then the shortness of Rajoguna, the defects of Rajoguna will tell you to push yourself to Sattvaguna. You can't ask a beggar saying that, you start reading Gnaneshwari and Bhagavad Gita. He will not, because he's short of Rajoguna. We all have seen Rajogunic activity in our life. We made money. We earned money. We enjoyed parties, clubs, whatnot. And then we realized how stupid it is. Only when the Rajoguna came in us. So Tamoguna to Rajoguna, Rajoguna to Sattvaguna is a natural succession. That is why Gurudev says, if A is not B, the latter cannot be in the former. I am not in them, they cannot be in me. This is a sweet paradoxical statement. Gurudev says not only paradoxical, sweet. What is the sweetness in this statement? The sweetness is, it is not a parinama, it is a vivarta. Brahma and Vishwa is not karya karan bhav in the sense of parinamavad. It is not a parinam. It is vivarta. World is an appearance. World is an appearance. World is not a creation the way we know. Water boiled and the vapor came out. Vapor is a parinam of boiling of water. In this manner, the world is not created. Brahma was lying there as a rope. I perceived it as a snake. Snake has no existence, but it is perceived. Perceived because the rope is lying. This is how world is created. World is there, but actually not there. World is perceived on Brahma. Brahma is actually there. World is not there, but perceived. This is called A-B phenomenon of sweet paradox. That is why, because you don't understand it. But why I don't understand it? Preet Purani karane re, chug chug kankad khai. It's not this birth. You have ajnana since ages. That is why you're not able to see this rope. Snake only appears real. The rope is not even coming into mind. So much we are involved in the activities because of the snake that we don't even know that there is a rope existing there. Why this is happening? What could be the reason? It is because of the Anantakala Adnyana. Adnyana gives immediately birth to a baby called Ahanta or Ahankar. And Ahankar, how do you know you have Ahankar? Delusion is the sin kanan of Ahankar. If you have Ahankar, you will be definitely Mohita, Mudha. So because we are Mudha, we can conclude that the reason for that is Ahankara. Why the Ahankara is there? Because of Ajnana. From where did this Ajnana came? It has come from ages together. So that means the Ajnana has no end? No. It is Anadi, but not Ananta. It is there for ages. But if you want to break it, you can. How do I do that, sir? Because I want to, then you have to work on your gunas. And how do I then work on my gunas? How can I do that? That is what the Lord is going to tell henceforth. First he declared the para prakriti. Now he wants to tell how to get out of this so-called sweet paradoxical phenomena. Hari Om.